Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another video. Cheers. This is not the video I wanted to upload this week, but I really feel the urge to make a video about this topic because it's been blowing up on social media, and we gotta talk about it. If you haven't heard about winter arc, do you not own social media? Honestly, good for you. Winter arc is this idea that instead of just hiding away and kind of enduring the cold winter months that are about to come, we use that time in a productive way. We get better, we commit to our gym journey, we focus on our self-development, and we use this time to come out stronger. I love this trend. There are so many trends out there. Some are highly questionable, but I feel like this is a good trend. This is something I can truly get behind, and I love that so many people have good intentions in bettering themselves. That being said, I feel like there are some pitfalls to this trend. I feel like there are some negative parts, and we gotta talk about those. So in this video, we're gonna talk about how you can actually make winter arc work for you in a realistic and sustainable way. Whether you like the cold months or not, winter will pass. The question is, what are you going to do in that time? Fun fact, I actually started out part of my social media journey as a fitness content creator. This winter arc trend was around in the fitness community before it moved into the self-development and everything else community as well. It's been going on for a while, and I've always loved it. It's kind of a reminder to refocus after summer, to romanticize the dark mornings, the early cold mornings where you're going to the gym, even if you don't really feel like it, even if you would love to sleep in. It's really a commitment to yourself and a commitment to discipline, and it can also be closely tied in with your fitness journey. However, the big problem is that it should be a lifestyle change. Your self-development journey and your fitness journey and your whatever journey should be something you do on a long term. Winter arc only really works and only really changes bigger parts of your life if you intend to continue it. If you say this is a 3-month challenge or a 2-month challenge and then I'm done, what did you achieve with that? You're doing this challenge, then you're stopping, then in half a year you're gonna do another challenge again. In between those challenges, how do you feel? You probably feel horrible because you are still neglecting yourself. You're still not working out. You're still not showing up for yourself. You're still not working on your goals. It has to be a lifestyle change, and the intention behind doing any type of challenge, whether it is winter arc or not, should be to continue it and to make it a day-to-day thing. The good part is that these types of challenges can help you start. If you see winter arc as this is my opportunity to start, to really build from the ground up, to build a strong base in order for me to continue with these habits, then I'm all for it. Then it will definitely work, and you will probably look back in a year and see that you've made significant changes. People are so obsessed with seeing the results immediately. They don't understand delayed gratification. They rely only on the quick dopamine hit that they get if they see results immediately. But where is that gonna lead you? No one got fit by doing one squat. No one got fit by going to the gym one time. I went to the gym like 5 times a week for a year straight before I looked in the mirror and I was like, yeah, I look different. I also feel different. I feel way more confident. After 2 years, I looked even more different. Same goes with your self-development journey. You're not gonna suddenly become a different person because you journaled one time. However, if you work on yourself for a year, you journal, you work on your limiting beliefs, you address issues that you might have with your past, for instance. After 1 year, you're gonna be in a better place mentally. And you're gonna see that if life throws something your way, you're gonna react way differently than you did a year before. Why is the lighting so weird? It's 8 a.m. and the sun is shifting so much and this is annoying me, but bear with me, this is what we're working with. In life, with any type of goal you have, you gotta say, okay, this is my goal, this is my plan to get there, and I'll start working towards it. And then if something makes me swerve, if I need to change my plan, I will change my plan. I'll continue to go for my goal. I may readjust, I might have bad periods, but I will continue doing it. And it doesn't matter if the goal is only gonna come in like 1 year or 2 years or 5 years. If that is my goal, I will work towards it. I don't need to achieve it tomorrow in order to put in the work today. I trust my journey and I know I will achieve my goal. I will achieve great things if I just continue. If you are doing winter arc, which I still think you should, even though there are some negative things, now you know those negative things and you can change your mindset and change the way you do things accordingly. These are some of the habits I think you should definitely have. My list of winter arc habits are really designed to make you a better human, to make you mentally stronger, to make you physically feel better, and to be able to continue these habits for months to come, for years to come. This is truly a life hack. You can change and improve your energy levels by using lights correctly. And it's very simple. Dimming the lights in the evening and looking at bright lights, ideally the sun, but honestly in winter we don't get a lot of that, but looking at bright lights in the morning. In order to sleep well, we gotta fall asleep better, and that's why it's important to not have bright lights in the evening, to not have all the lights on, to not look at screens, at blue lighting, dim the lights, use ambiance lights or indirect lights, which helps your body calm down, get into the idea that it's time to sleep, and fall asleep easier. And in the morning, the first thing you should do is open your blinds. You gotta see the sun. If there is no sun outside, then turn on the light. Yes, no one wants to wake up at like 5 a.m. and turn on bright lights. Start small, turn on your bedside table, and then turn on the normal lights. You gotta wake up. Your body needs to see that it's bright outside or inside in order to wake up. Reducing screen time should be a priority for anyone who wants to make any type of change in their life. You gain so much more time by scrolling less, you feel better, you don't compare yourself to other people, you don't have such negative thoughts. And the easiest way to reduce screen time is to just say that your bed is a no phone zone. When you're going to bed, you're not taking your phone and scrolling until you fall asleep. Instead, you're gonna read a book. You're gonna maybe listen to an audiobook. You're gonna journal. You're gonna do something that has nothing to do with your phone. And then when you wake up, the first thing you do is not take your phone. It's getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, getting ready for the day, and maybe journaling, maybe grabbing a coffee and journaling, but not taking your phone. You can check your phone later. I know it's cold, but you gotta go outside. This is a non-negotiable. If you're working from home or if for some reason you don't have to go outside, still go outside. Just go for a walk. Just get dressed well, then it's gonna be fine. Unless you live in Siberia, you're probably gonna be fine if you go outside for 15 minutes. Like, it's not that dramatic. Go outside, breathe, touch some grass. There's gonna be no grass in the winter, but just walk around for a little bit, clear your head. And if you're already on that walk, you might as well just go to the gym. Movement is such an important part of any type of self-development. Like, working out makes you a better person. I've said it. It teaches you so much about discipline and resilience. It makes you more self-aware. You gotta have movement in your winter arc. You gotta go to the gym or do any other type of classes, learn a new sport maybe. But it is important to note that summer bodies are made in winter. If your goal is to have a different body and that's your main reason for working out, then you cannot just wait until the summer, until like 1 month before the summer, in order to work out. Like, what results are you gonna see? You gotta start now. You appreciate your fitness journey so much more when you don't work out for the physical benefits, but actually for the mental benefits, for how it makes you feel, for what it teaches you. It helps you be more concentrated and bring some routine in your life. But regardless of your motivation to work out, you need to start now. And yes, I might be repeating myself. Why? Because it's important. It's really important. You need to get this. Like, you gotta get this. Discipline is there when motivation isn't. A lot of times you won't feel like doing something. In the beginning, doing something might feel exciting, like, oh yes, I'm finally going to the gym. After 2 weeks, you're gonna say, oh no, but it's raining outside. I don't wanna go to the gym. You still gotta go. Your goal of getting fit doesn't care if it's raining outside or not. You promise yourself you would get fit. In order to get fit, you need to go to the gym. Are you really gonna let an excuse stop you from that? Be resilient and not rigid. The idea is your goal doesn't change. For example, your goal of getting fit doesn't change. You're having a bad week, you're low energy. You can just take a walk instead of going for a workout. You can just do some Pilates at home. You can just stretch. A little bit is better than nothing. Just because something happens, life throws something your way, doesn't mean your goal needs to change. The core values that you have, the ideas of where you want your life to go, shouldn't change. The plan can change. Okay, you don't feel very energetic. That's fine. Just stretch for 10 minutes. Just do a little like home workout. You gotta be able to change the plan and adapt depending on what happens in your life in order to continue working towards that goal. Journal. This is not optional. Every day, 5 minutes. I do not care. Genuinely, I do not care. So many people cannot sit with themselves. They lack self-awareness. They don't even know themselves. They cannot sit in silence for 5 minutes because they're so afraid of the thoughts going on in their brain. You gotta journal. You gotta get to know yourself. You cannot just ignore everything that's going on inside. Nothing changes if you don't change inside as a person. And you can work out 15 hours a day. You can be the most productive human being. You can be an absolute superhuman physically and with the things you're doing on a daily basis. But if you are unfulfilled with yourself on the inside, nothing changes. It doesn't matter if you reach all those goals. If you don't feel good about yourself, those goals mean nothing to you and you are still gonna be unhappy. You gotta journal because it makes you self-aware. It helps you understand where you're at. It helps you understand your thoughts. It helps you sit with yourself. It's not optional. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. Use the extra time that you have because it's winter, because it's cold outside, and because you're probably not able to go to the beach and hang out with friends that much. Use that in a positive way. Work on a business. Start a side hustle. Read more. Start a hobby. Start baking. I've started baking recently. It's so fun. I used to bake when I was little. I used to absolutely love it. And I've gotten back to it and it's really so fun. Get a hobby, do something. Maintain social connections. I've always found it weird that people romanticize being alone to an unhealthy extent. It's so easy to isolate yourself, and I feel like in winter this gets even easier. But it's so bad. I'm all for not needing other people and being your own best friend and being able to rely on yourself and being fulfilled with who you are. All of that is beautiful, but you need to have a support system and you need to keep connections alive. Do things like inviting people over for dinner, planning things to go out, planning certain activities. You gotta maintain those social connections. Even if it's not something you necessarily feel like doing, after hanging out with people that make you feel good, you feel better, you feel more inspired. I have to go to university now. I have a little exam. Wish me luck. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.